Chapter 140. For the leader, a psalm of David. Deliver me, O Lord, from the evil man. Preserve me from the violent man, who devise evil things in their heart. Every day do they stir up wars. They have sharpened their tongue like a serpent. Viper's venom is under their lips. Selah. Keep me, O Lord, from the hands of the wicked. Preserve me from the violent man, who hath purposed to make my steps slip. The proud have hid a snare for me, and cords. They have spread a net by the wayside. They have set gins for me. Selah. I have said unto the Lord, You art my God. Give ear, O Lord, unto the voice of my supplications. O God, the Lord, the strength of my salvation, who have screened my head in the day of battle. Grant not, O Lord, the desires of the wicked. Further not his evil device, so that they exalt themselves. Selah. As for the head of those that compass me about, let the mischief of their own lips cover them. Let burning coals fall upon them. Let them be cast into the fire, into the deep pits, that they rise not up again. A slander shall not be established in the earth. The violent and evil man shall be hunted with thrust upon thrust. I know that the Lord will maintain the cause of the poor and the right of the needy. Surely the righteous shall give thanks unto your name. The upright shall dwell in your presence. All right, let's go back up to verse 1. Once again, for the leader, this one's going forth. It's for the Lord. A psalm of David. A psalm, a song, a prayer. It's kind of written like a song. This of David. David is the beloved. David is that chosen one. We're going to pick it up here in verse 1, or in verse 2. Deliver me, O Lord, from the evil man. Preserve me from the violent man. Deliver me, save me, come get me, O Lord, from this evil man, this evil, wicked man, the one who exalts himself over me, who oppresses me. Preserve me from that violent man. These ones that do this, do wickedness, these ones that have the intent of harm. The word is kamak. It could be violent. These ones who are just wrong. These people who are cruel, unjust. The ones who simply do not observe the Lord and His word. 3. Who devise evil things in their heart. Every day do they stir up wars. And they do devise these evil things, these exalted ways, these ways that are wicked in their intent, and they do it in their heart. That's what they sit around and do. They think about it all day, devising, trying to come up with a way. Every day, in every understanding, do they stir up these wars and stir up trouble. They stir up conflict. They give us something that we have to fight or something we have to battle. And basically what we're dealing with is their ignorance. 4. They have sharpened their tongue like a serpent. Viper's venom is under their lips. Selah. And they've sharpened their tongue like a serpent. And that's to be, we can look at it any way you go, but what we'll find out is they've educated themselves in a way to make themselves like a cutting edge of a sword or a knife when they speak. Vipers, that's what they are. There's venom under their lips. There's lies. There's deceit. There's trickery. Selah. As this said, we can pause. We should think about that for a minute. And what we're talking about is their lies, their deceit, their trickery, and this is exactly what it is. 5. Keep me, O Lord, from the hands of the wicked. Preserve me from the violent man, who have purposed to make my steps slip. Keep me away from them. Keep them away from me, O Lord. It's really a simple thing. From the hands of the wicked, from these that do this kind of work, from these liars, from these deceivers, these ones who come in looking, hunting my soul, trying to catch me, take me in another way, cause me to violate an ordinance or a statute that's not of the Lord. Preserve me from that violent man, for they've purposed to make my steps slip. They purposed it. They've they tried to trip me up in my way. Hey, and we'll find out my way is the way that the Lord has given me, these things that he brought me to do. And that's to keep his ordinances, keep his law, keep his statutes. 6, the proud have hid a snare for me and cords. They have spread a net by the wayside. They have set gins for me, Selah. And the proud have hid a snare for me. This is a trap. This is a trap. They've hid it. It's there. Most people don't see it. Well, we'll find out. It's hid. It's partially covered over. Sometimes we just think what everybody else is doing is the right thing to do, but if everybody started jumping off a cliff, would you jump with them? These cords are like ropes. But it's more like a cord that we would measure something with. And this measurement, this that they measure with, because we're going to find out it's going to be the rules, their traditions, their order, their law. This is what it is. And they've spread a net by the wayside. This net is for the purpose of catching something. Just like you try to catch a little bird, or you try to catch an animal, or any other thing you would try to catch. A net is by the wayside or along this path. We'll find out that this wayside here is like an entrenchment, a place to go. The word is magal, and it's like a track or something that goes around it, and because it's kind of like a trap in the overall sense of it all. That it's a way to enclose you in with this snare and these cords. They have set gins for me, Selah, and this gin is simply just that, something to catch my soul. And they've baited it. They've baited it. They've set a lure and baited the trap. And my poor little soul don't know no better. 7, I have said unto the Lord, you are my God. Give ear, O Lord, unto the voice of my supplications. I have said to the Lord, and that's Hashem, that holy name that I use for my personal use. You art my God. You art my might. You art my strength. You art the mighty one. Give ear, listen, O Lord, unto the voice of my prayer, unto the voice of these things I ask for. 8, O God, the Lord, the strength of my salvation, who have screened my head in the day of battle. For he is the Lord, Hashem, that presence of God. He is the strength of my salvation. He is the giver of the law, and the law does protect me. And this one who has screened my head in the day of battle. He has given me the protection of my head, and this head is that which controls me, the rule, and this understanding of that there is a battle, and these that rise up against me also have risen up against the Lord. They are the unjust. They are the idolaters, ones who perpetuate the ignorance, I should say. 9, grant not, O Lord, the desires of the wicked, further not his evil device, so they exalt themselves, Selah. Grant not, don't give them their way, O Lord, these desires of the wicked. These ones that try to catch and snare my poor little soul, like they're going to do something with it. For they're not as evil devised, so that they exalt themselves. Selah. As for the head of those that compass me about, let the mischief of their own lips cover them. As for the head of those that compass me, these leaders, these heads, this understanding, this thing that rules over them, those that compass me about, those that surround me, let the mischief of their own lips cover them. And that's exactly what we'll find has happened in the earth. Their mischief, they've been taken in their own understanding, thinking that's the right way to go. Wrong. 11. Let burning coals fall upon them. Let them be cast into the fire, into deep pits, that they rise not up again. Let the burning coals fall upon them. Those burning coals, those are rocks on fire, and we're going to find out that's the law and the ordinances of the law God that He gave you in the beginning. They're falling upon you. It's coming down. This is what we see are the consequence or the recompense for your actions. Let them be cast into the fire. Let them be cast into the judgment, that which consumes. Why? But you've transgressed into these deep pits. These deep pits, those are graves. Let them not rise up again. And you won't be able to exalt yourself again, because everybody's going to have this understanding. Everybody's going to have the knowledge that God gave them in the beginning, that the Lord Hashem gave them, in this presence of the Lord, that His presence in them. 12. A slander shall not be established in the earth. The violent and evil man shall be hunted with thrust upon thrust. A slanderer, let not an evil speaker, is what the King James Version says. The word is lashon, and this tongue, not this tongue, that thing that works, deceit is what it works. A slanderous tongue, a lying tongue. We'll find out, because they speaking in context of judgment when it doesn't belong to them. It's not going to last. It never does in the earth, or anything that comes from the earth, including flesh. This violent and evil man shall be hunted. We'll find out it's the justness, it's the correctness, it's the law of the Lord hunting him down, and it's going to push him out. That's what it was designed to do in the beginning, push out. This thrust upon thrust. 13. I know that the Lord will maintain the cause of the poor and the right of the needy. I don't know that. It's already written. I just have to wait for it to come around, because it comes around. It comes around. And I know the Lord will maintain the cause of the poor. This cause is judgment. This cause is that judgment, the satisfying satisfaction of the judgment of the Lord, this that He's already said He was due, this the right of the needy, this correctness, His justice. We'll find out. It's as simple as the ordinances that the Lord has given you in the beginning. 14. Surely the righteous shall give thanks unto your name. The upright shall dwell in your presence. Surely the righteous, those that are correct, shall give thanks unto your name, unto your presence, and they do through their actions of keeping the ordinances and statutes, the law, the commandments that the Lord give you. It's for your own good, and the upright shall dwell in your presence. And that's what they are. Those that are correct shall dwell plainly in the earth, in the presence of the Lord. We're moving forward. Psalms 141. Turn and return.